man.
Let's do it. Y'all looking at us like, yo.
All right, well, let's do. First of all, let's do this alphabet thing. Let's get it out of the way. Okay, let's do this alphabet.
Sorry again.
Yeah, get it cleared up. Clear it up. Clear it up. Now, question is, do you want to be timed simultaneously?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna say yeah right there.
She about
I
that.
got my whistle and everything. I'm ready.
She about that.
How fast are we going?
We gonna find out how
Just
fast.
Okay.
Lord,
Yes, we are.
And
remember how quick I
Before we
was trying
start.
to get it over that finals?
Right.
That fast.
Before we start, folks, we are back live, Facebook Live, Sports Rap Radio Show, the new page. Phone lines are open, 267-368-5328. I'm sure you guys are watching. I'm sure you got some questions. I'm sure somebody's going to ask some questions after this.
Oh man.
You might be breaking a world record. You never know. You just never know. You never know what's going
I need
on.
my check, Guinness. I need
Right.
my check right now. I need my check
I got
right
the timer ready.
Who's going
On
first?
my whistle.
You want to flip a coin? They going at the same time?
Yeah. You gonna go at the same time?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so I don't. So the alphabet, we can say the alphabet backwards really fast if anybody's trying to figure out what the alphabet
that's-
thing
Yeah,
is.
because you might not be able to hear it as we're going, because we're going to zoom through it.
That's where we're going to zoom through it.
Well, I guess we'll go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
ZYXWDTSRQPONMLKJIHF
4.6.
I didn't heard the unison.
It sounded really nice.
Like that was beautiful.
It sounded like they were singing.
The beauty of it was no pauses,
No,
No,
nobody
it was
blinked.
no
beautiful.
blinks.
4.6. I'm gonna look this up, man. This Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah.
I
Don't look it up yet because we ain't got the check. She said she needs to check right now. We gotta look it up when we got the check.
Screenshot that. Tag me in it.
Right.
Tag Guinness
Listen,
Book of World
we are
Records.
live right now. So people heard it. And if they don't believe it, it's gonna go up. So you can go back to the page. You can tell everybody where they need to go and they can hear it because it's there. And you guys are Arena Football League dancers. Follow any other sports?
I'm huge on football. I'm not really big on NBA like I should be, I guess.
I watch basketball a lot, but
I watch football.
Yeah.
I'm not like
My
a
wife-
giant fan. I can't give you
football.
stats, but I enjoy the game.
Well, that's fine. I mean, as long as you enjoy the game. But I heard you guys talking before we came on here. I feel like for some reason you have an understanding of the Arena Football League. Stuff that goes on like outside of football, like you were talking about playoffs. And I heard Shay say, I think AC needed that game. And it's like, oh, sucks to be them because they lost. Anyway, how in tune are you to the game with being a soulmate as well?
would you say like the watching the physical game and how it goes? Like I think
Yeah.
we're pretty in tune. One, because we need to know what's going on in order for us to know what to do. So we have to know how far they are before we can actually go out on the field, so we don't get trampled. So we have to pay attention to that. But just in general, I mean, it's more fun for us to actually really be involved and watch it, because I mean, you guys are having fun, we're having fun. So
Makes it a lot more fun.
I know, I feel
I am
She loves it.
probably the worst example of like, I watch the game too much. Like, I'm that person on the side, like when I probably should be calling like a bump in, I'm like, pass interference, pass interference, they got pass interference. You can't do that. Like, I'm like, that's what it is, right there. Like the last game when who did we just play? Albany fumbled in the end zone and they called it a sole touchdown. I was like, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. I was like, ref, get over here. And when he was over the TV, I was like, let me tell you what I'm looking at.
Let me talk to you.
I was like, Shakira, call a bump. I was like, let me tell you what I'm looking at.
Listen, when she say that, she mean it. Like,
I'm in the game.
Listen, so I planned it the way I planned it, so I could, do some research on the job.
Mm-hmm.
So when I planned it, I made sure it was a game in between that I could get to scope them out, to see some things and maybe bring some things to the show. But she is not lying when she's like, yo, she into the game, like, yeah, she's into it. Yeah, that was a horrible call. It was horrible.
I said, it's a touchdown. I was like, no, run that back. Yep, you see that right there? Touchdown.
I mean, I guess, listen, just like any job, you should know your job.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
I was gonna say, it
you
makes it a
can't-
lot more fun to cheer when
Yeah.
you know what you're doing, like,
Yeah.
you know what you're cheering for, you
Yeah.
know?
You get up and cheer at the wrong time, that's a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Did it happen? Did it happen before?
Oh,
Yo, I was
I've
about to
seen
say.
that. I'm like, what?
I was about to say.
Sometimes you gotta look like, don't
I was about to say.
No, no, no. We don't like that.
Right.
Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't nice. Okay.
But yeah, I'm probably like the.
Most involved.
Yeah.
So you're the nerd of the crew.
I'm like, dang it, get ready, I'm calling it.
So-
I swear.
J Love, what is the fascination with the buffalo seed?
I don't know, I just love it. It like that
The
little
spice.
spice, yeah, it just brings everything to life. Makes everything taste good.
Your relation, girls.
I actually had buffalo chicken
Oh,
macaroni
man.
cheese before I came here
Wow.
today.
Ain't that funny?
Yeah, buffalo does make it.
From Wawa.
So how does
good.
that affect, like, staying in shape?
Oh, I
during
have
the
to work
season?
out extra hard.
Yeah, for sure.
If I want to keep eating the buffalo chicken, I have to work out extra hard.
Oh, that's the killer.
Mhm.
That's a killer.
So, how did you get your nickname?
It's, well, my first name is Jordan, so it's J, and then Law is part of my last name.
I thought it sounded kind of authoritative.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I never thought
it
of
just-
It's my Instagram
Ooh.
handle. that's really why it's stuck.
Mhm.
'Cause, you know, when everybody comes in for the new team, we all have to start following each other and get everybody's phone numbers and
Right.
stuff, so it just kind of stuck.
So,
That's,
now how does that work? Like, it's a total of how many?
16.
16. You know where I'm going with this. And I'm just trying to visit how I'm going to present it.
uh-oh.
You get that?
16 of you.
Let me get a cookie.
16 of you. And like Jordan just said, you guys follow each other like that. How does that work?
How do we get home?
Yes. I was
Oh.
trying to be nice. I'm glad you
Gotcha.
said that.
No, I get it, cause it's like, I don't even like 16 girls in real life, so like, how are y'all getting along? It's actually, okay, for me, it's weird because I'm a decade older than half my teammates.
Me too.
Yeah, that too.
Think about it, you can come in when you're 18 and fresh out of high school, and I'm like, when I had my 10-year reunion last year, so like, oh my goodness. So, I think for me, it's funny because it's like, was I like that at 18? Like, just so young and
Yeah.
carefree? Yes, exactly, I was.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of fun because they keep it fun and like
Mhm.
young and fresh, but then like we're also all still adults on our end, so we kind of like, while we all mesh very well, I think everyone kind of has like, the adults are here, not the children, but like kind of section off, but it actually ends up working really well because everyone's still so different, but we're all here for the same purpose. We all
Mhm.
want to dance, we all want to dance together, perform, and have a good time.
I can't say we never played. We
Well,
definitely
you
do.
know, whatever
Everybody's
it
got
is.
their
Because we
days.
spend so much time together,
Right.
like
Yeah.
we do, but that's what makes us, make up at the end. Because we know, like, we're just tired. We've been practiced this long, or we're just stressed from work. So whenever we
Blood, sweat, and
actually,
tears.
whenever
all the
actually
time.
we do, like, get in
Yeah.
an argument, we usually come back like, I love you, I'm sorry. Because at the end of the day, we're all best friends.
Like, hey, can I borrow your
So
lipstick?
did all you guys grow up in Philly?
No, I did.
Okay.
But-
So what part of Philly you from?
I'm originally from Uptown. I live in Mount
Okay.
Airy. Well,
Okay.
West Oak Lane up there.
Yeah.
Now I don't live out here. I moved out when I was in middle school, high school. Yeah.
Oh, I am from East Brunswick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, up by Rutgers, New Brunswick.
Yeah.
I'm the farthest. I'm born, raised, and still live in Reading, Pennsylvania.
It's a hike.
It's a hike,
It's a
skip and
hike.
a jump.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah. I was just over that way yesterday on my way home.
It's a
Rainy,
mountain.
pockets, crazy.
Traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Traffic.
Every Tuesday, Thursday.
So,
Oh my.
It's like 2
for,
hours.
Oh my
for
God.
each one of you, what do you think makes you a unique fit for the team?
Jordan? Would you like to go first?
Basically, because we're all gonna think about what we have to offer.
I need to think too. I wasn't ready to go first. mean, I feel like we've, like, said it before, like, I mean, we all come into open call and we're all at different levels, and I mean, she can Beyonce walk, and she could head spring, and, you know, I couldn't do that until basically this year, so, I mean, we all just have different pieces that make the puzzle work. Does that make sense?
I think you're like the firecracker, but not just because your hair is red. But I would probably give J-Lo like firecracker award.
She's like someone like, who can do this?
J-Lo.
Jordan. J-Lo can do it. I just like to perform, so I'm the person that smiles in the front. If you need somebody to smile in the front, that's me. Deja's just all around talented. Like her performance level changes with every routine that we do.
Oh.
So she's really strong. So like that's her characteristic.
I
I
try
How
to
does
be-
it feel hearing all this positive stuff?
I try to
My
dance
team-
like Deja all the time.
They gas me up a
This
lot.
is positive energy. Listen, it is hard for people to take positive
It is.
criticism.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's easier for people to take negative criticism.
It's absolutely true.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, I find it
Yeah,
weird.
it's kind of weird.
I do think, I guess I would say something similar, like I feel like I have trained in a lot of styles, so I would say, not that everybody's not, but I do think I'm versatile,
Mm-hmm.
so, like
Deja can
like
hip
jazz
hop
and hip
anybody.
hop. So I would say
She
maybe
really
that,
can.
but I think all of us, like all three of us have a very good performance aspect, which helps to shine and, you know, draw the eye, but, yeah, something like that.
Now, what really happens when you just are not feeling it that day?
That happens.
How does that correlate to making it happen?
Like, I would,
I kind of count on everybody else to make me
Yeah.
happy.
Say something funny, please.
Right, like if
You
I'm
pull,
having,
you pulling energy from somebody else because you don't have it.
Yeah, if I'm having a rough day, I'm just like, oh, like, you know, you might be like just dreading, you know, it actually kind of turns your day around when you show up and you know, you're surrounded by 15 of your friends and, you know, you're all after the same goal and doing the
Right.
same thing and we all love to dance, so, I mean, I kind of rely on them. Make me happy.
Yeah, because you can't rely on yourself.
yeah.
Not all the
Right.
time.
You know what I mean? Like, you need that partnership. You know what I mean? And because you're not going to want to do it.
Yeah.
There's days that I go in there to work with these kids that I work with, and they're all basketball kids.
Mm-hmm.
150 kids.
Mm.
Oh, all different ages too.
And I got kids that want to dig in their nose. I got kids that want to kick a kid. And it's a constant. It's times where I'm like, you know what, man?
Today's
I
the
wanna
day.
quit.
Not today.
Yep.
I'm quit.
You know, but then once I get to the door, there are specific kids that I see, and they so happy to see me. I'm glad I came.
Makes it
Yeah.
all work
Yeah.
out.
You know, so it's the same thing. You rely on energy from other people. It's
Yeah.
transferable. It's transferable.
Remind us why we love what we're doing, why we're doing it. Like, sometimes you just need to be like, J-Lo, tell me I love dance. Like, tell me I want to be here today. I know our game day, like, that's an all day thing, even though for the fans, like, you come in for 3 hours. For us, like, we woke up at 8 that morning and started doing our makeup, and then we got to the stadium. So for us, we have like a little pregame dance party, like in our dressing room right before we go out. We just play something.
Yes, we do.
Just honestly, just get all like the energy out, just have fun and just fool around, and then we're like, all right, I'm ready to
Right,
smile
right.
for 3 hours.
So, with your involvement with the junior dance team, how does that make you feel? Being able to mentor, so to speak, and teach these young ladies these routines and help them, you know, possibly achieve their dreams.
It's like my favorite part. Like I mean, don't get me wrong. Like clinics make the game day like that much more stressful just because it's like an extra, you know, 2 hours added into the already long day. But oh, it's so cute to see their little faces light up and like they really do look up to us and like last year someone sent an email in saying that their daughter asked if she could dye her hair red when she was older. I like almost fell over. It's just they're so cute, and it's I just love like feeding the young passion. Like yes, just keep dancing, don't stop, please.
Yeah.
But that's cool. I had a lady on last week, Miss Gisette English, and she's doing an event in Delaware, the 25th of this month. Females, she's calling females or phenoms.
Right.
And when I was, the event was brought to my attention by another friend of mine from Delaware. And when he told me about the event and what was the purpose of that event, I was immediately in. And I was talking to somebody else about an answer, so why are you in on that? Like, you do a sports show on this. And I said, but here's the problem. Girls or young ladies play sports as well. I said, but when we do this show, we always talking about the guys. Always. It's always something for the males. They can go to the park and they'll just play ball. They can go find somebody to work them out. But the young ladies, it is never enough attention, I feel, paid to the young ladies, to the point where they a lot of times don't even know how or who to go and ask, yo, can you help me out with, I want to be a dancer, can you point me in the right direction? I think it's that deep for them. So like I said, when that was brought to my attention, I immediately wanted to get involved in it. And I applaud you for it. That's what made me ask that question. How does that make you feel? And just talking and looking at your face, I can see that it's genuine and it really makes you feel very excited and very happy. So I applaud you for that. And you know, it's a beautiful thing because the young ladies need it. Like me and Baldy know, we go to games, we watch these kids play, and we watch the young ladies. And a lot of times, or I find it a lot of times easier to coach the young ladies. We both coach
It's
basketball.
always easier.
I find it easier to coach the young ladies because with the guys, you could say, I need you to run a pick and then slide to the corner and wait for the jump shot. He's going to run to the 3-point line now. He's not going to set the pick. He's going to half-ass set the pick. He's just going to stand there and wait for the ball. If I say that to a young lady, she is going to do exactly what I said. Verbatim, like she's going to set that pick, she's going to stand there, she's going to be in position to wait, and she's not going to float to the 3-point line. Wherever that pick is, she's just going to roll right there. So I find it easier. I think the girls, their attention to detail.
Detail is everything.
Is a lot
and it's
higher
not just
than the
a
boys.
trait of a woman. It's not just a trait. Traits are things that you know you kind of pick up. No, this is embedded in a woman to find detail.
Right.
Find detail.
You should be at our practice when we clean things.
And I'm telling you, I'm
Hand
telling
like
you.
this,
Right.
hand like this.
It is. I make my son.
This looks different than this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so
I literally
specific.
make my
so
son-
specific.
My son will be in high school this year, first year in high school. My son's been watching WNBA basketball since he was 6. I don't even let him watch the NBA because
It's
you
better
have guys that are
basketball.
physically
It's better
gifted
basketball.
but have no logic on the basketball court.
Yeah.
Whereas in women's basketball, it is X's and O's. Nobody's jumping over nobody from 3-point line and all three.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's so fine tuned that if you will correlate this to whatever you've learned, that means you're a skilled player. And women basketball players are skilled professionals.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Men, they're athletically gifted
Oh, yeah.
to a fault.
That's
But the women are skilled, and they are pure athletes, but they have skill set, and the skill set is raw. You know? Yeah. Oh wait.
Oh, way more cerebral.
You know, listen. The Book of Anatomy.
Oh yeah.
The women's chapter is like 30
Yeah.
chapters.
Like 2.
I was like 2. It's like 2 chapters. You can breathe through the middle. No, all right, that's it.
That's it. What the
That's
rest
it.
of it at? Yeah. So
That's it.
so again, yeah, that's a beautiful thing. Now, time to have some fun. We gonna wing it a little bit.
Uh-oh.
Football. My, we gonna get to you yet, Deja. Don't cut your eye at me like that.
Woo.
Cause you already done told us, you showed us you about that life, so we gonna get to you in a second. My football ladies over here. Favorite team.
Oh no, I'm going down.
Don't be ashamed. Don't be
No,
ashamed.
I'm not ashamed. I'm just like, oh, it's gonna like
outside of the soul.
So you're a Cowboys fan, huh?
Oh, absolutely
Ooh,
not.
she's
Let's
gonna
get
have
this,
to go.
let's get this real clear. No.
What's wrong with the Cowboys?
Now see, you just gave us
I'm
that
not-
tip. Like you said you was going down. Immediately I thought,
I'm,
Sorry,
I,
Steve.
I'm on the other side of the state. I am a Sixburg Steelers fan.
okay, I can live with that. I can live with that. Well, see, that's the other fun thing about us.
Naturally, because she's in Reading.
Right, she's closer.
Yeah.
I
Now
get it.
people are like, "How are you not an Eagles fan?"
I get it. I mean, I get it. I understand. Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan, but I get
That's
it.
right.
I understand.
They got more championships.
What I was gonna say
Hence
was
me
that's
saying
how
Sixburg.
I think that's another reason why him and I get along so well. I'm an Eagles, 49.
I'm a Niners fan.
My mom is a Niners fan. How does it feel like? It's kind of just like
Feels
it's been
wonderful.
a little rough for y'all. a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I
It
thought
feels wonderful.
promising next season.
I don't care.
I'm always like, Mom, did you watch the game? She goes, every time they're up, they go down. Every time they're up,
They
they
just
go
gotta
down.
create an identity. They don't have an identity, so we're gonna lose.
That's the
That's how it
identity.
works.
No.
That is the identity.
That's how it works.
Oh God.
We used to be very good. We
Yes.
had an identity. We have no
Yes.
identity, we stink. That's
Okay.
just how it works.
Favorite player?
Oh, I don't.
Oh, my heart just broke this season, but
AB.
oh my God, Antonio. This is gonna sound weird, but my cat's name like after. He is. His middle name and last name are. And his name is Benson, but his name is Benson Antonio Brown. So, and I got my little Steelers jersey. I don't know what to do with that no more. Like I'm real sad.
You keep it.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm not like everyone else burned theirs. I was like, wait a second, I paid money for this. This is.
You're a
Right.
fan of the team, not the
Mhm.
player. Players come and go.
Well, he's
Teams lose
also
stuff.
like last season, obviously not, but best
Oh,
wide
yeah.
receiver in the league.
No
Why they
doubt.
paid him that much?
Mhm. No favorite player?
I mean, I follow Zach Ertz on Instagram. I think he's got a beautiful life.
And his wife just won.
Right,
So
exactly.
She won the World Cup. Go her.
Yes, she did. 16.
Miss NBA.
Mm.
Same question. Favorite team, favorite player.
I love Philly, so I would have to say Sixers.
That's what I'm talking about.
There we go.
I would have to give him a Ben Simmons,
Ben
even
Simmons.
though I know some
So-
are not a fan.
See, Ben Simmons.
Some are not a fan.
How do you feel about Ben Simmons right now?
That says it all.
Don't look
He
into.
just
Don't look
said-
into.
See,
the
when,
camera.
look. See, when you look up and to the left or the right,
Left
that's
is a
the
lie.
creative side of your brain trying
Right is a
to
remember.
create something.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He can play.
Right, right.
He hasn't shown us his best yet. It's coming back though. I have faith.
He can play. The thing about him as a player, he just has to fine tune things in his game.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a raw talent. He's a cerebral kid. He knows basketball.
Yeah.
He just has some things in his game that got exposed and the whole world knows now. And if he doesn't work on it, he'll be on the next train smoking.
You think it has to do with his age
No.
or lack of experience?
It's, I think it's the way he shoots. Period.
I think it's a lot of the way he shoots, and a little bit of his attitude.
Mm.
Where and I mentioned this earlier, yeah, that too. And the thing is I watch him in interviews and I watch him talk to other reporters and stuff like that. And some of the things they ask him, his attitude is just way too nonchalant.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I don't have an issue if a reporter asks you, well, Ben, you almost had a triple double today, or you were bad today. Like I don't have an issue with that. And you say, I had a bad game. It's just everything with him. They ask him that question, and his body language gives you the impression that his answer is going to be something like, well, dude, I'm the one playing. You sitting over there, so where are you going with this question?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Body,
you watch him.
His body language,
His
man.
body language is like,
Before
okay,
he
I'm
even
the one
says a
playing.
word.
So
He'll be sitting there.
yeah,
Sleep.
it's like I don't even want to be here. Almost like the
And
Marshawn
you know,
Lynch.
you
Yeah.
know.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Exactly.
It's funny. I'm sorry,
Right.
for that, but that's just how he looks
Yeah.
when he's sitting there. It's like, yo, like, all right, I got to be here, so go ahead, ask me.
Mhm.
the
She
question.
just spit water all across the crumbs
Dry, don't
and water
care.
and all types of stuff.
So-
trying to
So
cook.
sorry.
Nah, I'm not.
Sorry.
But yeah, he's somebody
Yeah.
that just has to He gotta
find
grow
to
up.
it, man.
You know, he gotta grow up.
Yeah.
And you know, again, he's coming from Australia. He was already he was sort of a phenom.
Mm-hmm.
And so coming to the States, he was only coming here because they said he had to come here in order to play. He didn't want to go to college because it's totally different there.
They said I have
There
to
is no
get
college
to the
there
NBA.
for basketball. You become a pro at 15.
Yeah.
14, 15, they throw you in the mix. You get a check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you play for your
They
country.
made a movie on like that.
Yeah.
Called
Yeah.
Amateur
Yep.
on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's
I
a
watched
good
it.
documentary.
Oh my god, that movie was
It's a real good
The
documentary.
Ben Simmons documentary was good too.
Yeah, it
and
was.
he points out a lot of things that people probably don't know as far as the NCAA with rules and regulations. Well, one of the points I just want to say is like a lot of people think that you have to be eligible throughout that whole year to be able to play the whole season. You only have to be eligible the first semester. So there's a moment in it, the moment when he's in his room and his sister calls, and she's like, "Yo, what are you doing? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. You should be in class." And his response is like, "I didn't come here to go to class. I came here to play basketball, to go to work on my game, to go to the
I
pros."
came here to make these
They know
moves.
why I'm here.
Right. He said, "So I only had to pass the first semester. I did that. So they don't need for me to go no more."
And the thing about it is, so he grew up with a father who was a professional athlete. He's no dummy,
Yeah.
you know. It's just that he knew that his avenue was basketball. I'm going to use basketball. This is going to be my script. This is how I'm going to make my money. And if I go get a 9 to 5, they're not going to pay me $80 million unless you're in technology and you invested your money in a way that it quadrupled.
Yeah.
But he is a basketball player. Pure. Straight up.
Yeah.
He just has some things that he just got to grow up in certain parts. And you know, that comes with maturity. That comes with time. He only played 2 years.
He's young.
Right.
He only played 2 years.
Yeah, and the other thing that I like to say about him and JoJo, and people talk about JoJo with the dancing and the stuff that he does.
I love
I'm
him.
like,
JoJo
he's
too.
24. You know, I talk to you all the time. I say, yo, 24 and 22, like, take the fame away from it and think about
They just kids.
what were you doing
Right.
at 22 and 24.
On
A
South
lot
Street.
of the same stuff that they do.
I was living on-
At the let out.
I was living on South Street.
You know, I was inside
So
and
I
at
was
the let out.
partying, baby.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
24,
She
I was
said let out.
partying.
I was
Had my
inside
first business, I
and
was
at the
partying.
let out.
Yep.
So
Hey.
you're just basically doing what you would do
Mhm.
at 22-year-old. But I think what the problem people have with it is,
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't have given me that type of money
You still
At
can't give me that
20.
much money.
and not expect me
Okay.
to be sort of a plum fool.
yeah,
I mean, I would have. I would have bought all my friends neons with leather interior, and we would have pulled up to the
All
club
together.
just so they could look crazy getting out of it.
All together.
Because I got the money to do it. I would have did that. And they gave the cars away at the end of the night.
Right.
Y'all don't want to drive them.
So, what do you guys think you would be doing if you were not dancers?
Probably still coaching.
I don't know that life.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that's
What?
that's
What?
I would probably, like, if I wasn't physically dancing myself, I'd still be teaching. I mean, I choreograph and teach around the city now, but I don't know. Maybe a wedding planner. I'm really organized, but
So.
Cool.
I mean, before I was doing any auditioning or dancing for this team, I did some like party motivating for like, you know, bar mitzvahs and like those kinds of things. So I mean, I would still.
She did it in the house too.
I just like I don't know a life without dancing. I don't even know.
that's not a life I
What
want.
the hell? You know
Right?
that feels.
No,
Yeah,
I don't want
no.
I would be coaching because I'm still putting out my talents through my children.
Cool.
So it's like I'm out there. A bunch of little Shardays running out there.
Living through that.
I'm living through them all the time.
Like I said, we gonna have some fun. Sorry, partner. We gonna flip it. Guys, got any questions for us?
Ooh. Who's your favorite soulmate?
Oh, this is
No
fun.
pressure.
Well, now I'm not going to answer that question.
I'm gonna answer,
Go ahead.
but it's gonna be an exaggerated answer. But my favorite soulmate is Shay, J-Law, Deja.
I know that girl. She got the longest name on the team.
See, I'm glad I got it right because I was practicing it and I couldn't get it right all the time. No, but I think I just said that because you guys are here, and again, I appreciate you guys being here. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but when I proposed this idea to Megan and she passed me on to Jack, he asked me if I had any ideas of who I wanted to come. And at the time, I just knew you from seeing you at the games. And I never answered like, I want him. And I just said, whatever you feel, you know, is best to represent the team. So he initially gave me the 2 captains, you know, and I said, okay, that's fine. You know, if you want to bring a 3rd person in. And then he was like, Jordan, and I was like, because of the picture. No, you know.
I was like, Charlie,
because of the
like,
picture.
snaps.
You know. And my wife is watching and she just sent me a text to tell me she's my only soulmate. Yes.
Get out of here, Hope.
You are
Stop kicking in on what's going
You got
on.
some
in here.
applause from the ladies, and I appreciate you
I love
being
that.
tuned in. But yeah, you are definitely my only soulmate, my only soulmate. Yeah, but I just love, like I said, I just love the different things about you. Like Deja mentioned, J-Law would be the firecracker. I saw that in her. Like I said, that one game, I was watching the game, but I was doing my homework too. Deja is just like, you talk about captain.
You can't not
When
watch
it's,
her.
like, when it's time to do what they said, the bumps, and it's like, look, listen, this is getting ready to go down. So whatever you was doing prior, let's get in line and do this. And then again, Shay, just the energy. It's just, you know, you could be a turnover or something, and then you look, and it's like, oh, we gonna get that back. You know, so that would be my answer. My partner didn't answer.
I'll make my answer when I come to the game.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Okay.
my answer. I'll send it right out there.
Mhm.
Hey,
That was-
listen, the person I might not even be in this room right,
Right.
now.
Right, we got some other ones not here.
Yeah.
You
What
got-
about
what's
13?
what are your thoughts? 'Cause I always ask a lot of people this, like, especially when I started dancing with the AFL. A lot of people didn't know about arena football. So, what are your thoughts in comparison to watching it, like, compared to NFL? I guess you
Yeah.
could say, like, 'cause a lot of people are like, it's just so different, and I'm
Yeah.
like, but why? I mean, obviously the rules are different, 8-man versus 11.
I think it's more intense. Smaller field, indoors, and the rule adjustments, if I'm going to use that word, the rule adjustments as opposed to the like the NFL are what I think makes the game exciting.
Yeah.
Like when we first went, you know, ball goes in the stands, you get to keep the ball. Like NFL, that's unheard of. You know, unless you just say, the hell with it, whoever threw it up here gonna have to pay for it as a player. You know, but I like that part of it. And again, like the intensity and the scoring is just what gets me. It's like, it's different. It's a faster pace, and it's just different. You know, like the NFL now, from what I'm used to in the NFL, is almost like flag football. In AFL, you still got football, and then you got the wall.
Yeah.
So
The
yeah,
wall.
that's what I would say. It's a lot more exciting and intense.
Yeah, I just think the speed of the game. I like it. I like the speed of the game, but also like I can watch because I'm a football guy, but I'm watching the defenders and how their reactions have to be.
Exactly, especially with such a
Like,
short distance.
you can't worry about a guy scoring on you because the score be like, damn, 60.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, oh, we're going to score again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of, the speed, does it ever slow down? It never slows down.
No.
And so I enjoy that. Because like I said, when we went that time, the one thing that was presented to us was like, hey, it's like a family atmosphere.
Yeah.
And when they said it, I said, all right, well, we'll see when we go down there. And when we got down there, I'm like, yo, it is. I'm looking around, I feel it. You know what I'm saying? And so you walk, you do feel it.
Oh, absolutely.
Then opposed to going to an NFL game,
A little different.
You don't really feel
It's like
it.
it's more like a show.
And then here, you went to
Right.
the Eagles game, you
Instead
might
of
have
like
to
we're
fight.
part of the
Right,
Exactly.
You go to the Eagles
This,
game,
I compare it to like a UFC match and a WWF match.
Yeah.
Okay, we know the UFC is real,
Mm-hmm.
but this is entertainment. The NFL is entertainment to a fault.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas you have guys in NFL where they're still trying to get put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're playing at a level with more, I just think it's more intense.
Mhm.
And every game really truly means something. You know what I mean? Because it's another avenue for you to get seen by.
And that,
Someone else,
and they
possible
do get
scout
seen. You had
or
a couple.
Right.
I think that's gotten picked up. Prince went to
Yeah,
the
Chris went to
Eagles.
the
I think
Eagles.
Malachi was in Chicago.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yep, they get picked up. They
Yeah.
get seen.
I'm with that.
Shoot.
Any more questions? Anybody got anything else?
Yo, we've been gripping y'all for like an hour.
I'm
Any
really trying
questions?
to think.
No.
What's your favorite part of a Soul game?
Ooh, there we go.
I mean, is anyone really there for the football?
Okay, it's y'all.
There's always some type of game
You
going on
guys.
while we're dancing. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's in the way.
Yeah, I don't know why we do that.
It's like all the time.
Right, the interruptions is. What are you gonna do, right?
I swear.
Oh no.
Nothing.
I feel like it's gonna come later. I'm like, dang.
I have a question,
Yeah.
and it's a one answer that you can give. Ready?
Sure.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You hit the lottery for 50, what's the first thing you do? 50 million, what's the first thing you do?
Pay off my student
Yep.
loans.
Are we having fun or are we being rational?
Yeah. The first thing you would do,
Call my mama.
the first thing you would buy or pay for
Or
would be,
travel.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
the board.
yeah, I would maybe Bali or I would buy a house, a large house. Yeah, maybe a
Can
couple
I do both
houses.
at the same time?
Yeah,
Can
actually.
Can I book a vacation
Really?
and buy a house at the same
Put it all
time?
in the same check.
what about you, partner?
50 mil, I'm sure you would. First thing I'm doing is I'm going on a personal vacation.
By yourself?
No, I'm gonna take the wife.
Bring a wife.
Y'all trying to get me in trouble.
Just that.
You
Taking
said
the wife.
personal, so we know if it was just personal.
Right.
No, taking the wife,
Okay.
taking the kid, and we go to an island.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm laying low for a while.
Yes.
People gonna wanna know where I'm at. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm safe.
That,
I'll be back
I'm
when I
breathing.
get back.
I'm safe. I'm healthy.
my
See
mom
when I
said she
get back.
disappears right
Mhm.
after.
Yeah.
You don't need to know
Like,
right
it's
now.
funny that people say that, like, when I said if I hit the lottery, I don't even wanna go and hold the big check.
Oh no,
Take the
I'm not
picture.
taking a
No.
picture.
I don't even wanna
Direct
do that.
deposit that. What
If
gotta
I do, I'm wearing a costume.
I don't even want
Yep.
to do it. I'm
I'm
wearing
in a
that.
Spider-Man
I don't want
suit.
nobody
Maybe
to
that's
see
the
me.
first thing you buy, the costume.
The
Yeah,
suit.
there you
Like,
go.
in a
Yeah, Party
Spider-Man
City real
suit.
quick.
There
What
you
you
go.
got that's
With
the
the
most
hat.
incognito?
No, not telling the soul.
Oh my
So-
gosh, no.
Take a quick break so you can think of those questions. Think of some more questions for us. We'll think of some more for you. And Shay, this is for you. We got some Cardi B
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah. She's literally my favorite. She never disappoints me ever in life.